Well, the parley was very, very exciting, instructive, and encouraging. It's well organized to ensure that the pursuits and the clamor for Anioma State, the new Anioma State, is in the right channel, and all the noise and distractions are removed so that reality can become obvious. Because so far, a lot of people have been talking without knowledge, from the perspective of ignorance and lack of proper consciousness of what is at stake. Some people think it is politics as usual. No, this is our survival as a people. The 9 local governments to be constituted into a state. There is no other word from outside the 9 local government that is going to be part of that state. But of course, I won't say mischief makers will want to bring so much noise and misconceptions to deceive the general public because of selfish political interests. Some are also being negative towards it because of the messenger that is carrying it now. These messengers have always been existing. In the 50s, they've been clamoring for our independence as a people. So it is nothing new. The fact that somebody is carrying it again and giving it a new momentum does not mean that it is his own idea. It's just by coincidence that the person is in a position to carry it out. And we must support the movement. It has nothing to do with the person. It's nothing to do with the messenger, but the message, the clamor, the vision for our states that will give us development that we've been asking for. Because we have been marginalized, there's no doubt about it. And therefore, any sane Ndokwa person, any sane Anyocha, Oshimileka person will support it with all his strength, like I am doing. I support it, my people support it. It doesn't matter what some associations or political groups are thinking, but it is worth fighting for. And I believe that God is on our side. We'll get Anioma State.
Well, the conveners of the advocacy for the creation of Anioma State, or the renew, should I call it renew agitation for the creation of Anioma State, today they were able to let us know that the agitation or the creation of Anioma State should not be seen as personal personal movement or the Southeastern movement, just like as some persons are thinking that if Anioma State is created, it should not be added to Southeast region. That is not be seen. That we should see Anioma State as a development, not just for the people of Anioma State, but also for the other part of Delta. So the people that when I'm talking about Delta, one of the core deltas, right? The riverine area of Warri as is Warri province. And don't also forget that Warri province is the only province in this country that is yet to become a state. So Warri have been so much marginalized. So if Anioma State is created, the true Delta State will be added as a Delta State, and it will also help some persons who are in the public service to also grow in their job. Then talking about the creation of Anioma State, tell me why Anioma State should not be created when Anioma speaks the same language, the same culture. The person from Ndokwa and the person from Enwani, they speak alike. There's no way they will not understand each other. The person from Ika and the person from Enwani, they speak alike. But the person that's from Priye does not speak like Ika. The person from Orobo does not speak like Enwani person. So there's no arms in splitting the states. Let Anioma go for ease of administrative convenience. They're talking about adding that to Southeast. There's nothing wrong if Anioma is added to Southeast region. Whether Southeast or South, the most important is that Anioma State should be created. So I'm adding my voice to the creation of Anioma State. Take my office for example. The office, no growth. They will tell you no vacancy for promotion. No vacancy for promotion. While other states, people are growing in every other state, but no growth because some places are at the top. But if the state are splitted, you will get growth here, you will get growth here. That is my belief. So I'm strongly supporting the creation of Anioma State.
First of all, like you said, developmental economies, sure, I agree. We have all it takes to float a state and make it blossom. We have all it takes, human resources, natural resources, the minerals, the land, everything we have. We can feed this state, we can feed the south of this country if we harness our state very well. So the fear whether it will survive or not is neither here nor there. Now, what is there to benefit? Growth, development. When I say development, I'm talking about human development, you know, physical development, infrastructural development, education, you know, employment, peace, security, good health. We can fund it from our own large resources. So it means development in all its ramifications. So it's something that I encourage our people, our youths, our women, our girls to rally around and support for their own good and for the good of other people around us. If you create Anioma State, then there are opportunities for Delta states to also develop at their own pace. It will create opportunity for every nook and cranny of the state to see the meaning of development, because there will be new momentum for growth. There will be new momentum for environmental consciousness. There will be new momentum for educational advancement. There will be new momentum for research in our own culture, in our own agri, in everything that we do. We'll be liberated. It's liberation for me. Delta State creating, you know, giving birth to Anioma State is a new world as far as we're concerned. Kick against it. They will create all sorts of things to disinform the public that creating an Anioma State is not feasible and all that. That's their natural, it's normal for them to feel threatened. But you see, a new state creates positive energy for every person. The atmosphere is wide enough for all the birds to fly and none is jamming. There are opportunities in the 9 local governments. There are opportunities for politicians to do what is right, because this new state will be a new state indeed. A reformed state, not the old values of godfatherism, winner takes it all, this is my enclave, this is my enemy, this is a bad person and all. No, there's no need for negative energies. We will not allow that, because it's going to be a tabula rasa, a new slate. That's what I think will happen. So there's no cause for alarm for those who are already in positions. They should give room for their children too. They should give room for their people who are running away, dying in the seas, looking for opportunities that are naturally here. Is it agreed that we cannot handle here? We can feed ourselves. We won't wait for India to be exporting cassava to us to eat. We will not wait for Thailand to be giving us rice to eat. We have everything. We have the weather, we have the sun, we have the mineral, petroleum, solid minerals, and what have you. So nothing to worry us, just that let God help us to achieve this feat of an Anioma State for us.